Hello everyone, and welcome back at Chala from Crafting Through the Chaos of Life. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. We are here with Margarete Miller Challenge, Margarete Miller Challenge, sorry, I had a little brain fart there, week 10, and we will also be doing Roxy's Weekly Challenge week 9. So our prompts for today are a piece of furniture, an advertisement, a scrap of sheet music, fire or smoke, and something that hangs on a string or cord, and bonus is typewriter text. So I have gone ahead and I just kind of covered the background of my pages, just with some of the, that gorgeous dictionary page from that dictionary my good friend Rosanna, hi Rosanna, what she gave to me. So yeah, so just kind of giving it a bit of a background, something kind of really neutral. So let's start off, a piece of furniture. So I have this really cool book that I think it was given to my husband. It's called Dr. Johnson's Doorknob and Other Significant Parts of Great Men's Houses, which is really cool. And it was a really cool book. And one of the, it just kind of, you know, shows you all like the doorknobs and different things from different famous people's houses, right? Sorry, I know it's got a little bit of shine on it, but yeah, it even has like dishes and just all sorts of things. I was really taken with this chair. I love this chair. I think it is gorgeous. And it is actually Charles Dickens' chair from his drawing room, or the drawing room in the Charles Dickens Museum. So I'm going to go ahead and rip this out. What do I have on the other side? This is Thomas Jefferson's chair. Cool. Yeah, so we're going to use this one. I think this is the first item I have ripped out of this book, and hopefully it'll fit. Okay, so we have that. I do want to just trim this down a bit. I kind of like, I don't know, I'm just trying to decide, maybe we'll fussy cut it out quickly. Yeah, let's fussy cut it out. I mean, that carpeting is gorgeous too, but we're focusing on the furniture, so let's try these scissors. I hope you're all doing well and that you're finding yourselves in your creative spaces. It is snowing like the Dickens. Get it, Charles Dickens? I'm so funny. Yeah, it is snowing quite heavily. It has been for the past couple days as of the date that I'm videoing this. And so yeah, we've had a couple false springs go on. We've had like highs of teens, and then it dropped back down to the minus like 13, actually minus 20s, pardon me. And then up and down, which if you suffer from migraines, which I do, it has been a little bit treacherous on the old noggin. So feeling pretty good today, just really tired. I don't know, I haven't been sleeping well. Do you guys ever get that where you just can't sleep? And I don't know if it's just part of my like anxiety or my mind just kind of, you know, running away with, because I've been, you know, thinking about stuff to create and, you know, work, all the things, right? Like as women, not to discount any men who may be watching, but as women, you know, we've always got a lot going on in our minds. We need to do this, we need to do that, you know, just kind of all of that. So it's been a busy brain lately. Okay, so we have this really cool chair. I love that. I'm going to put that right there. What else do we have? Okay, a piece of furniture, an advertisement. I got this really cool Eaton's catalog. Now, I did pay a little bit for it. I paid $8 for it, $7.99, but it's 1964. And it is in pretty rough shape, you know, all things considered. But, I mean, and look at that furniture. So cool. But let's use an advertisement. Actually, there's a really cool one in here that I saw. They got some great colored images. But I am thinking more on the lines. Look at that fashion. Maybe if I flip through like this. Ooh, braziers. They had some like advertisements for like medications, I think it was, that I was looking at that I thought was really cool. Let's see if we can find that. I didn't bookmark it because I thought, oh, you know, I found it quite quickly several times before this. And of course, now that I've turned the camera on, it's like, yeah. No, you want to find it? Sorry. Too bad for you. Where is it? It was really cool. Sorry. Sorry for those who don't like people taking time to look for things, but look at the old prams. Oh, and then remember when these were a big deal? My kids had one. Actually, my daughter pretty much, oh, there it is. My daughter pretty much lived in hers. Okay, so I like, oh, that's got old cameras, so that's okay. I really like geriatric capsules. Yeah, I'm digging that. Let's do some geriatric capsules. We can save 20%. Look at that. Just make sure I'm cutting one page here. Oh, it kind of hurts. I think this is first time cutting into this as well, but it's got to be done. It's for the sake of art. But I'm just going to cut this. I'm not going to cut the details. Okay, so that is that, an advertisement. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. Okay, then we have a scrap sheet of music. Ta-da! We have fire or smoke. This one was a little bit tricky, but I found this fire table. And look, it's also an advertisement for furniture. So let's just cut this. I kind of like the whole image. But we have all these little fire tables here. We'll see. We'll cut this out and see if I can make everything work. If not, I'll just fussy cut out the fire table. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thanks for joining. And again, of course, I always appreciate my existing subscribers. You guys are so great. And for everyone who comments, thank you. I really, really love interacting with people who watch. And, you know, if you have any suggestions or anything, I'd love to hear it as well. You know, I'm doing this not only for myself, because this, like I said, crafting is my therapy. But, you know, I do this hopefully for entertainment for you guys as well, and for you guys to learn something. So if there's something you want to see, let me know. Let me know indeed. And we will, you know, if there's something that you are thinking of trying, but you're nervous to, I'll give it a go. I will give it a go, and we'll see what happens. And then I'll let you know if it's worth it. Okay. So we have this great little fire, oops, ooh, that was loud, sorry, this fire table. Well, maybe Mr. Dickens is reading by the fire, who knows. Okay, and then we have something that hangs on a string or cord. I have this, it looks like a little wax seal, but it's actually plastic. Come on. You know you want to focus. There you go. See that? It says beauty. Oh, there we go. Beauty. My Beauty Shop. It came on a thing of soap, and it's hanging on a cord. So I thought that was kind of cool. So maybe we'll incorporate that somewhere. We've got our scrap of sheet music. And then our bonus is typewriter text. So I found this scrap piece of paper, and I have an old typewriter. And I got, you guys know I have, I do little motivations. I have a little motivation app, and this popped up on my motivation app right before I started to kind of gather things together. And it says, you are worthy of everything you have wished for. And so I just typed that out on the scrap piece of kind of ledger type paper. And so we'll use that. And then of course we have to somehow get this on there. Okay, let's give it a go. We are already almost 10 minutes in, people. Got to get this done. Okay, so maybe this, I have, I got that new little tear ruler. Where did it go? I know I saw it in here. Or just a tear ruler would be sufficient at this point. There it is. Okay. Oh yes, and only because it's in here, if this is, my daughter made this for me. If this is your first time coming by, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell. Isn't that sweet? My daughter's so cool. I love her. She's so creative too. Okay. And do you think I could pick this ruler up? I'm trying. I'm trying with all my might. Come on, you silly bugger. Almost. Sorry, guys. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Well, that was a process, wasn't it? Let's use this smaller size. Maybe there. And then we'll take this off. I cannot believe we are into March already. I mean, January seemed like the longest dang month ever. But, yeah, February flew by, and here we are at March already. My husband's birthday is coming up, so I gotta kind of think of something to do with him, or for him for his birthday. I think I've got it. I ordered something yesterday. So where do we want this? Maybe we want, actually that's kind of cool. Kind of like that. Let's rip this down as well. Like this. I really like the color of this paper. And I think I like that just like that. I might give it a little bit of ink. That can go in my little scrap pile. That is bigger. It'll go over in my tubs. Okay. And then we could do that, and then I'm going to cut this out right away. Oh, sorry. Yeah, let's use these. I'll cut this out. These are kind of just like pinking shears, but that's okay. All right. So yeah, usually we get this big dump of snow closer to like March 17. It usually is around that week, but it's been a bit earlier this year. We always get a huge dump in March. So I'm not surprised about the snow at all. And it's good because we absolutely need the moisture. Okay, I like that. This page is warped just a bit. Let's see, do I have my book weight just to weigh it down a little bit here while we work? Okay, maybe like that. Yeah, I think that covers everything, right? All right, let's make her happen. Glue stick. There we go. Yeah, so it's been, what do I got going on this week? Just work, work, work. Mondays are dance days and jiu-jitsu for my one son. Oh, my kids, my word. So my boys decided, what night was it? Thursday night, last Thursday. They decided that they were going to get in a tiff. So I have a 15-year-old and a 13-year-old. And they were fighting over, I don't even think they really know what they were fighting over. They were just disagreeing, and next thing you know, they started throwing fists. Right? Not a happy mama, am I? Well, in all honesty, the little one has been getting a little beaky lately with his older brother, actually with everybody. You know, he's 13, he's testing his boundaries, and my oldest has been holding composure for quite some time and lost it. He just lost his composure. And they squared up and fists started flying. And my oldest got the younger one right in the beak, right in the nose. So yeah, blood everywhere. Mostly because the younger one decided he was going to spaz out, which rightfully so. I mean, he was in pain and it hurt, and it was a shock that he got clocked in the face. He was throwing punches as well, let me be clear on that. And so then he proceeded to run around the entire main level of my house, spitting and flicking blood everywhere. Oh, it looked like a murder scene. So there was blood everywhere. And then swole up pretty good. So we got in the old car, and that's when it really, really started snowing. It started snowing that night. And off to urgent care we go. And we sat there for about 2 hours. And he said it didn't hurt anymore, and it wasn't, he could still breathe, and there was a little bit of a lump on the side of his nose, which I attributed to swelling, really. What do I want to use here? Maybe some Fabri-Tac? Let's try Fabri-Tac. And so anyways, yeah. So we waited there for a couple hours. I made sure that, he didn't have any sort of concussion either, or, anything. He said he felt fine. He just wanted to go home, which I understand because there were so many sick people around us. And if you are not sick and don't have to be there, right? My main concern was if it was broken and he couldn't breathe, and if it started swelling where it was cutting off his, ability to breathe properly, and if it needed to be reset. But it had stopped bleeding, and, it just looked worse than I think it actually was. And we were all just kind of, worried and scared. So we ended up leaving before we saw a doctor. We just checked in with a nurse, and I said, I think he's fine. There's many, many more, sick people here than us. So we'll bow out. And if I need to, I'll take him to the doctor the next day, but everything was fine. He woke up with a black eye. I gotta tell you, life with boys. I mean, it was just my sister and I. So I don't know what it's like to have a brother. I know boys can be interesting, and, they need to assert their dominance at this age. That's just kind of like a natural thing, but fighting is not the way to do it. So, yeah. So he still has a pretty good black eye today. But, yeah. They ended up hugging and making up, and everything's fine. Just ridiculous. That's what I love about boys, is that not that they fight, but when they do fight, they get over it, right? Not like girls. I'm sorry, but I find that girls just hold grudges. I'm to blame too. I've held a lifelong grudge, which has finally been satisfied. I'm not going to go into those details, but let's just say it's in God's hands now, so that's good. So I don't have to. My grudge is gone. My grudge is finally gone. I've made peace. But yeah, girls naturally, I think we tend to hold grudges a lot longer, and we can be catty and very mean-spirited, where I think boys just kind of duke it out and that's it, right? I am looking for, there's one. So yeah, that's been my highlight of the last couple days, is life with boys. I gotta tell you. My poor daughter, though, she was so upset over the whole thing, rightfully so, watching her brothers, go at it. But, oy vey, I don't know. If you have any tricks on how to deal with teenage boys, they are welcomed. They are welcomed indeed. Just, it's a tough time. I don't know. Parenting is hard. So, yeah. But I started the day pretty good today. So I'm filming this actually on Saturday, the Saturday before the Monday. And got up, I cleaned, is this the right way? Yeah. I cleaned, put away some laundry, did some cleaning, cleaned my little bearded dragon's terrarium, Harley. My daughter helped me with that. And then I also played a game of Monopoly with my younger son, seeing as how he and his brother are banned from electronics for a while because of said incident. And so, yeah, we had to learn to spend time with each other. So I think I actually want, come to think of it, I did take this out. I think I want Where did I tear this from? I want the, yeah, here we go. Charles Dickens chair. I think I want that. I want that text so I remember. I think that would be nice to put on there. I don't think I want the drawing room stuff. I think I just want it noted that this is Charles's chair. There we go. I mean, not the straightest cutting, but I think we'll be okay. No, we won't. I can't handle it. I gotta cut it straight. Or try to anyways. I think that's good enough. But let's add a little bit of this. What else have I been up to? Work, 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 work. Work is so busy, which is good. Keeps me out of trouble. I've also gotten into watching court TV again. Watching some interesting, so I'm a legal assistant, so I enjoy that sort of thing. But yeah, I watched a terrible trial of the mother and son who tortured and, eventually, unfortunately, the demise of the youngest son. What am I looking for this? I think it was the Timothy Ferguson case. That was just heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking. And then now I'm on to watching the Rest trial with, the Alec Baldwin one. So I'm always fascinated by American court or American legal system, justice system, because it's so very different than ours. And sometimes some of the stuff that you see is, whoo boy, it's a 3-ring circus. Doesn't even seem like it's court. That sort of stuff would never fly, I don't think, here in Canada. Some of the stuff that ends up before the judges. But yeah, heartbreaking indeed. Okay, we'll put you here. So what are your guilty pleasures to watch? I mean, YouTube obviously is one of mine. I love watching my YouTube peeps and discovering new people to watch. Should we just put that there? I think so. Yeah, so I gotta tell you too, I know this is terrible, but I also like watching police body cam stuff. Really weird, I know. I get a kick out of Karen's in the Wild. I'm not gonna lie. I think the more chaotic my life is, I take comfort in those things because it makes me feel like I've caught my poop in a group. Right? Like if I'm feeling like my house is a little too messy and I'm, kind of down on myself, I watch an episode of Hoarders and then I'm like, hey, my house isn't so bad after all. Yeah. And then if I have a day where I think, I have maybe not been the best version of myself, because, we have those days, right? We gotta admit that. I watch me some Karen's in the Wild. I'm like, see, I'm not that bad. I didn't yell at anybody like that today. So yeah, I know, I'm a weird duck, but. So yeah, what are your guilty pleasures that you like to watch? Okay, I think, my friends, we are done. I know that took a lot longer than it should have. I feel like we need something here though, and I'm not sure what. Oh, you know what? I did bring out my antiquarian sticker book because I was also thinking, yeah, that's too big. I was thinking something that held by a string or a cord could also be a balloon, but maybe I'll just put one of these stickers here. I like these. Let's just do that, just to fill that area. Not really part of the prompt, but just to give it a little something right there. Sure, why not? Okay, let's take a quick recap of what we have done, and then I'm going to do a 10-second tidy, and we will head into Roxy's weekly challenge, which is another pocket. Okay, so we have a piece of furniture, check, Charles Dickens chair. An advertisement, yes, get yourself some geriatric capsules, 20% off for people over 30. Are you kidding me? Over 35? I didn't see that. Oh my God, I'm geriatric now. Okay. All right, a scrap of sheet music. We've got that there. Fire or smoke. We have some fire from the fire table. Something that hangs on a string or cord. We have this little thing from my soap. And bonus is typewriter text, which I have typed out. You are worthy of everything you have wished for. There we go. We have Margarete Miller week 10 in the book. Okay. I will be right back, guys. Just a 10-second tidy. Pause here if you want to grab yourself a snack or a drink. Okay, so we are back, and I have some book page. I have 3 different book pages, and I also am bringing in the All Things Roses fussy cuts. Yeah, since I'm working on that rose journal or that Mother's Day journal, I want to do some of these pockets, and we also have some words kind of pre-cut, some of them, not all of them. So yeah, we'll see what we can kind of do here. I just want to take a look. So this is the fussy cutting I still have yet to do. I mean, there's a lot in here, you guys. So I just wanted to take a quick peek at what I have. And yeah, I think we will be good working with this. I feel like there was something else I had wanted to use, and I should have thought of that before I turn the camera back on, but that's kind of how I roll. So there's that. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, no, maybe this. Let's bring this over. Okay. So what we are going to be doing is really simple pockets. So again, the pockets themselves are not going to take long, but the decorating is where I spend most of my time. Living on the playground. Okay, anyways, let's kind of tear this one down or straighten them up a bit. And this one is a bit brittle. Hopefully it'll stand. Now any book page that you are using, you will likely want to make sure it is thicker in consistency because it is going to be a pocket. Yeah, this is fairly brittle, but I think we can get away with it. It's a gorgeous color. Okay, and then this one. Maybe right about here. Come on, ruler, let's play nice today. Right there, okay. There we go. So really, really simple, guys. It's just folding. So what we want to do is we're going to fold the bottom up just a titch, like maybe, I don't know, what is that, 1/4 of an inch? Something like that. And that's just to strengthen the top of what is going to be our pocket. And then we simply just fold it up like this. And then you can either glue, you can sew, you can, I think she wrapped a piece of decorative paper around. We'll see when we get to that. Let's just get these folded first. Okay. Ooh. Is this one going to work? I really hope so. Okay. And then this is going to fold up like this. And then one more. This one's a little thinner, but I think it'll be okay. So you can have these as floating pockets, or again, glue them right to the page. I think this one I would glue right to the page, just because it is thinner. Okay, so now what we need to do is we're going to put something on the top. Actually, these might be good. You could use those. I also have these. Let's see here. You need something that is like horizontal. I like the Anne of Avonlea. I'm not so sure I want to cover that. Probably will end up doing that, but, ooh, pretty. Oh, but that goes this way, but we could have that. Maybe like this. Okay, so just pulling things out to kind of play with. I like that there. What else? Kind of want to make some quick decisions here. I don't want to be spending all day. I mean, ideally, I don't want it to be tucked under too much, but what is this? Oh, that's pretty. Kind of feel like we would need something there. I don't know. What else did I pull over? Oh, I've got these too, actually. Ugh, there's so many choices. There's so many things that we have. Actually, I think a nice rose. Oh, that like a box of roses. That would be cute too. Okay, I like that. I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to commit to that. There literally is just so much in this kit, you guys. Like, I hope you guys managed to get over there and get all those 52 pages. I know there was some confusion about me being a design team member, and I apologize if you thought that I had digitals on my page. I sincerely apologize for that confusion. I am not a design team member with Junk Journal Studio. I am just a super fan. And yeah, so I just wanted to make sure you guys knew about this crazy cool freebies that were available. Something a little bit smaller for this one. What do we think here? I mean, we don't have to just stick using this kit either. Use what you guys have. I just have it, so I want to make a whole bunch of pockets with it. Okay, there is that. I think let's just do that. Maybe this one will go on that side. Okay, let's try. I'm kind of trying to find something. I do like that. Now we might need something there. Okay, if I did that, then this should really go on this side, right? Kind of balance it. Let's do this like this. Yeah. We'll put something there. Okay, I need something for here. A smaller one of those. I did have the background pages, and some of them, oh, this beautiful lace. Let me just pull these sheets out here for a second. Look at this gorgeous lace. Not that color. Ooh, but this color. Okay. Maybe I could just, let's just rip. Okay, this. Okay. So I'm just going to take these off. We need to get the gluing done here. So I'm just going to use art glitter glue. You use whatever glue you like, glue stick, whatever you have handy. I'm just going to squidge this along here. So that's our little reinforcement flap for the top of the pocket. And then right here. I want to make sure it's not too tight. I want this kind of to bow a bit so that, you know, our pocket isn't under too much strain. So just, you know, making sure that it kind of bows up like that a bit. And then, ooh, let's quickly grab some washi just to reinforce those edges. And I know I have some beautiful rose stuff somewhere here. I do. Where are you? At least I thought I did. Did I not have any roses? Maybe I don't. Oh, I do, but it's the wrong color. Okay. That's okay. Plan B. Scraps of paper. We have them. Right here, right handy, and from the kit. So, that one's glued. Let's glue this one. I'm kind of all over the place today. I'm just really excited to be in my creative space. It always feels like such a long time between the time I can get in here, or between the times I can get in here. Weekends are kind of really the only times I have, because by the time I'm done work, my brain is fried. If I have a quick project, sometimes I'll come down, but I am just, you know, by the time you finish up, get dinner cooked, cleaned up, and all that jazz, just ready for bed. Okay. So, what do we have? Let's rip some strips for here. Like this. You can make them as thick as you want. This is really just to reinforce the edge of that pocket. And I'm going to use my good friend Art for this. Just feel a little more secure. So I'm making so that I can wrap this around the edge of this pocket. Again, you don't have to. Oops, you can just glue. That's just fine. But I wanted to see how this looked. Give it a go. Washi tape, whatever scraps you have. Sewing, like I said, lots of options. Okay. Put you along there. Whoops. Let's try that again. Right like that. And fold over. All right. And then we wanted this to be, I guess, over here. Like that. I did limit myself by putting that piece of paper there. Maybe we'll just do it in the middle. And then have that like that. Do I want to ink? Actually, I want to... this does have a black border around it, and then it has the opportunity to round the corners. Actually, let's just use a rounder. So I do want to round. Oh, that's not going to round enough. Because it has that white that I'm not overly fond of. So we will just trim it around. I feel like we've made a lot of pockets lately. But like I said, you know, we need them. But now we're going to have to start focusing on things to put in our pockets, right? Okay, that will go here. Let's give it a little bit of ink. Like this. Okay. And I think just glue stick will be fine for this. Just make sure I get the edges. I'm terrible at not getting the edges fully gluey. Put you right about. Okay, I gotta tuck that under first. Slide you in right about there. And this beautiful rose. Oh gosh, this kit is just amazing. I know I've said it tons and tons and you're sick of me saying it, but it really is amazing if you like this sort of thing. If you like the botanicals. Uh-oh, I hear little footsteps. Not so little footsteps, I should say. Someone will be coming in any moment, maybe. Okay, right there. Ooh, I just had a thought. Be impressed because I don't have many. Maybe we want a little label on there too before I glue that completely down. Okay, I think I do. Ink, ink, ink. Again, labels are from the kit. Like you get a ton of stuff in this. That's Junk Journal Studio over on Etsy. And I think it was about $3.75 or something like that. I think it was definitely less than $5. But you got 32 pages? No, I can't remember. So 52 pages for the background pages, which were originally free. There's our first one. That's cute. I think I want around these corners. And then I think it was like 30 some for the fussy cuts. Like it was a lot. Let's go medium. Yes. Why won't you cut? There we go. Maybe ink around it. This is cute. I like this. All right. So there, our first pocket is done. Now let's see if we can knock out, ooh, that needs a little glue, knock out the other two right quick here. Was it this one and this? No, that. And where did my other stuff go? There it is. No. What did I have? That's too, well, I guess that can hang over. That'll be fine. Yes, that's going to go there and that's going to go there. That's going to go there. And then that's going to get folded over. Okay. What do we kind of want to fill the other space? I do not know. I know not. Let's glue this down. Try this. I have been using this TCW Matte Gel Medium Clear as a liquid adhesive, and that's what I use to glue down the background pages for our Margarete Miller challenge, and I quite like it. It does not, like if you get, obviously you don't put too much on, it does not seem to warp or ripple the paper, which is nice. So I'm enjoying it so far. And then let's put you on here. And then, yeah, I'm still trying to get a bunch of stuff together here for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and do that so that you know when I am going to do that giveaway, because you'll have to be a subscriber in order to be able to have a chance to win that. Right there. I feel like I need something behind it. What do we have? We have a lot, but I think I want to go back to, ooh, this is kind of cool. I like this. This has some type text on it. 1 rug, 61 CH suite, 139, 1 mattress, 1 spring, 1 parlor suite, 1 secretary, 59.50. Wow. The parlor suite was 179. That just kind of blends in just a little too much, doesn't it? What about, oh, this is some text on it. Let's use this one. Claudreau fee, something in a language that I cannot read. It's French. I did take French in school, but all I really remember is Tu es mon petit chou. You are my little cabbage. Let's put that there. And that can hang over up just a little bit, but I don't want it to hang off the edge of the pocket. Now, I didn't reinforce, why does that look crooked? I didn't reinforce these edges, which I think is fine. But if you want to go ahead, do that with your paper or whatever you so choose. Okay. Maybe like this. Uh-oh. Somebody forgot to put the pin in their glue. There we go. And here. Like that. And then from here, I will just see where I need to glue. And hopefully I won't glue my pocket shut. And we've got 2 done, and we have like less than 13 minutes to spare. I think we'll get it all done in the hour. Maybe next time what I'll do is reinforce these onto maybe some cardstock, just because things are going to be going in and out of this pocket. And I mean, it's not hanging up too high, so hopefully it'll be okay. I'm sure it will. Okay, how do I feel about that one? Other than that, it needs more glue. I like it. I like it. But I think I do want to round the corners. And I think I want to round the bottom corners on this one. So let's do that. Yes, that is making my heart happy. Just like that. The other ones maybe we'll do the old Roxy corner clip. Ooh, that is a little precarious. That's okay. You know what? Let's just rip that off. That was coming off anyways. Oops. That's not gonna work. There we go. Yeah, well, Roxy, see, that's coming to you there. There you go. Look at that little Roxy corner rip there, corner clip. That's fine. Gives it character. Okay, there's the second one. I like it. Okay, 2 done, 1 to go. Now this one. Let's ink around here. Just to take some of that white down. I'm not going to ink around the edges on this one because the paper is just a little fragile, as you can see, so I'll just leave it. That one will definitely have to get glued down directly to a page. It cannot float. And you, my friend, let's ink you up just a bit. Okay, you will go there. Let's actually corner round all of the corners, like so. And like so. Good. We have this. Let's glue this down right away. Just use art here. Let's try and glue the paper, not our hands. Right there. Yuck. Something here now. Do another label. I mean, we could. I have this blue one. I'm not sure how that's going to work itself out. I mean, I glued that crooked, but what do you do? Actually, I like that. You know what? I think that's fine. Put this back. Again, otherwise we would be here for weeks if me deciding. I have to learn to commit. Again, I've said this on several videos. You're going to have those moments where you're like, ugh, I don't like it. Give yourself grace, walk away for a bit, come back to it, and then you'll be like, hey, I did that. That's pretty cool. Okay. And there. And there. Oh, bugger. That's hanging over the top. Yahoo. Ugh. That's okay. I have, this will strengthen it. No, Chala. Just, yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, we're going to do a quick fussy cut here. And that will actually help strengthen the top of the rose as well. Try not to stick my fingers in the glue. So yeah, just remember, if it is hanging over the top, don't glue all over the little image. Yeah, I think we're okay. Whew, close call. Close call that was. Could have been a disaster, but it has been averted. And there we go. Look at that. We accomplished 3 pockets. Oh, get in there. And a Margarete Miller challenge. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to pause you for a quick second, do my 10-second tidy, and we'll be right back to show everything off. Okay, we are back, and here are the finished little pockets. I really like them. Again, you know, in the beginning, I was like, meh. Oops, I'm not sure what happened here. I've lost my thing. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so sorry about that. Yes, so in the beginning I didn't really like, not that I didn't really like, I was just like, you know, yeah, they're okay, but you know, I really, really like how they turned out. I think they are super cute, and I can't wait to put them in my Mother's Day journal. Love it. So, oh, and we also have our Margarete Miller challenge with our geriatric capsules for those people who are over 35. All right, guys, I thank you so much for joining me today. As always, I appreciate the time that you spend with me because I know how precious your time is. If you haven't already, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell so you don't miss anything, and feel free to leave me a comment below. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and P.S. I love you.